Sanibonani, ngingowandisa Gininza, invombi yaka Gininza mambalenze yasentsokweni. I will be your companion as we go back in time to chronicle the journey of Mpumalanga Cultural Xperience. From its inception, its impact, its challenges and growth, the festival has been quite the journey. Narrated in part through the accounts of our principals and founders, our longtime collaborators in the different spaces and pillars, as well as a few carefully chosen wildcards. This documentary is produced to celebrate this decennial milestone. But first, let's hear from the champions about the earliest musings of this ever so progressive project.
As a province, we reached a point where we felt like any other province, all provinces had their signature event that they were doing. And then we felt as a province also we needed to come up with our own provincial signature event that will seek to promote and market the province as a tourist destination. But obviously Mpumalanga is known of its beautiful sceneries and so on.
A program that seeks to entertain the people of Mpumalanga, but not only entertaining, but also contributing into tourism. A program that seeks to assist SMMEs in advancing their small businesses in our pillars of programs, activations, as well as implementations of those programs.
So we came up with the concept, a cultural experience, which started very shakily. We started with the event called Chakalani Kusepokati, which was purely a traditional music festival. But I think we implemented it 2 or 3 consecutive years.
We then started with the process as a department. I remember we used to converge at the HOD's boardroom where we were trying to conceptualize the document. But the name came from us while we were brainstorming there.
When we started, I think we always wanted to develop our people, to develop our artists, our sector. And we have learned over some time that we need to invest more in development because everyone wants to participate in this little space. And our intention is to get the best of the best.
We honor Mr. Vincent Gana, an architect of early programming.
He was the engineer of this cultural experience. When he shared his vision, first we did not understand what was that he was looking for. But as he explained and engaged, we then understood his angle and the approach of the event.
He was someone who was very consultative. And, with all those attributes, he managed to lay a good foundation for this festival to be where it is today.
Mr. Gana contributed a lot to this festival. Today we talk about pillars. He's the one that came up with the pillars. So it was just a consultation process until the festival was born. But it was ideas that were led by Bab Gana and also Simbonge no Babu Ntombela, because njoba ngisho le festival khona la sasibona khona ukuthi emgodini manje wafika wayivusa, then no Bab Gana naye washiya ngaleso sikhathi. So in one interview at Likwalakwala, I was interviewed by Sweet Mike. Sweet Mike said to me,
you need to have an unwinding session, your laid back session, like your soul and R&B kind of sessions. And so I said to Mangis Bongile, please, next year when you guys are going to the plenary so that to increase the budget, consider soul and R&B as a Soul Session as a closing event so that we can cater for the market because they feel left out. We then said, we spoke, she went to the meeting, and the rest is history, so they say. So
that is how the Soul Session pillar was born.
Each and every year.
Well, having been invited as one of the first artists to participate in the cultural experience, It basically means that maybe, just maybe, I've done something right, because after getting the first invitation, those invitations never stopped, and they've been coming in, and pressure intended.
When you speak about the history of Mpumalanga, there's one name you can't leave out, and that is Solomon Mahlangu. Mpumalanga Cultural Xperience has grown from leaps and bounds, and it almost emulates how much of a household name Bab Solomon Mahlangu has become in the cultural space. We are about to go mingle with some of the people in the area at Wamhlanga, just to get a sense of how they feel or what they know about the Mpumalanga Cultural Xperience.
Mina ngajabula kuma Soul Session.
Kuwo wonke ama cultural experience akhona. Mina I like this one here, Soul Session, and it's the one engifila ukuthi for my side they should also bring it.
Sithokoza kakhulu ukuthi ke kube nabantu abafana nani abalethako lokhu ngehlangothini lokuthi ke amasiko wabantu ahlangane endaweni eyodwa agidingwe kwenzelela ukuthi nomuntu noma sele ayedwa azikhumbule ukuthi ungubani nemvelaphi yakhe.
Ngitsakile mina ngebuhle bendalo yethu.
Mpumalanga 10 editions later, the Mpumalanga Cultural Xperience is more than a festival. It's a story about people, persistence, and place.
This sector of the creative, it was overlooked, and we want to believe that it's time that it's coming so that it adds value in terms of job creation, it adds value in terms of economic development. And I also want to believe that in issues of, ultimately it will reduce poverty, because the reduction of poverty is one of the priorities of this administration.
Young people participate on issues of music, issues of dances. You'll also find young people who are organizing themselves as professional musicians in that genre.
The festival comes and goes, but we needed to make sure that our artists are developed and are capacitated. The music creative workshops serves that particular purpose. It has workshops where we invite industry experts.
The music creatives workshop will train all these artists, develop all these artists, and then the cultural experience through the DCSR will then open doors for them to showcase their skills.
Because remember, entertainment can sell also the province. It's like a sector. When it's properly nurtured, it can sell the province properly.
As an exit benefit from the music creatives workshop, these young artists then go for training through the NYDA, and then they actually get to buy their own equipment and also start off their own music businesses.
Pumla Music was established by Mpumalanga Cultural Xperience through our trainings, which is part of the programs, and today she's the professional singer.
That pillar has produced a 10-year song for the Mpumalanga Cultural Xperience. That group that is singing there is some of the graduates that were part of the music creative. So those are some of the benefits that we see of the festival, and also a benefit of the artists.
Bomma yin betheni indonodono yin kokwazele kuhle khulu kwamambala eMpumalanga, the place of the rising sun.
I'm the unofficially official MC where music workshop. We have been working with DJs for a very, very long time. You know, kuhle kubona ukuthi uma kwendeka i-developmental program lenje kune-growth lethide, because njengoba ngishilo ama-artists lamanye laphuma lapho ngiwasebenzisile, but I'm not the only one who's used those artists. I-department DCSR has also used those artists kuMpumalanga Cultural Xperience. Le nayo ngacala nayo le ekuqaleni isaqala ngi-MCile, if I'm not mistaken, I think about 4 of them, but I've always been there, you know, whether as a guest or just as a supporter, because ingilenye yema program le isinika emathuba thina like higher, especially for emerging artists, ukuthi akwadi ukuthi a showcase umsebenzi nekuthi bathole ithuba lekuthi bathole umsebenzi.
We are working with different community-based structures, especially in the area of gospel. We have Ngoma on the issues of, you know, the music festival. We have 013. We have a comedy as well. So we are working with them, and it also showed the collaboration that government on its own, it cannot touch all the, you know, footprints in the province.
But because of the introduction of cultural experience, we are saying this is the government of the people. It will be like a festival, but we need choirs who are well prepared, because each department put money there in the project to be a success. But what is good, all participating choirs will be winners. All of them, they will be transported. All of them, they will be provided with food. All of them, they will get money, not less than 10,000 each choir.
Before badira anything, ba reconcile tawara. Kibo woshibo bufi, bo ilo korokonyaka bu host this very important event. Cultural groups from our areas are also considered, something that was not happening before. They will request us to identify those groups, and after having identified them, the department takes over. Hence, our cultural groups now are so active in the many groups that are emerging because of the kind of support they're getting from this department. As the chairperson of the provincial house and as president of Contraless, ngiyajabula kakhulu ngoba lokwenza even abantu babona ukuthi le department yabanakekela abantu and ithatha wonke umuntu ukuthi abe khona kulento.
So one day I'm just, you know, peacefully hanging around and I get this phone call. Pick up the phone, hi, Dave speaking. I'm like, hey, it's Simon Kamalo. I'm like, Simon is loud, okay? You got to love the man. So yeah, I explained to him as well that I've already been booked through the band to be in the parade, but I'd love to MC the event, be the program director, or be one of the program directors. And that's how I got involved. It's been absolutely stunning.
Working with Dave, man, I would say it was an exceptional experience. At first, I was like, okay, how are we going to work because of Dave webala elimhlophe and webala elinsundu. Then now we understand the crowd differently. I had that idea. We understand it differently, the crowd.
It's been very unusual for me to work with somebody else. So that's also been adding to the vibrancy of it.
From Tabile, Dave, myself, and the entire crew that we were having, even the backstage people who were giving us now Shinjenla because of this reason. We were just this oil machine, you understand?
I've been doing it in a kilt for the past good couple of years, and it's really added a little something different to the event and also to my experience of it.
It was just teamwork. We would discuss it before we go. We would okay, Nasela per stage, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it.
They have all been unique and incredibly vibrant and lively and just so beautifully South African. It's been stunning.
We believe as SIPSA, we are the custodian of the industry. We are the mouthpiece for the artists on the ground. And it's a very good program. And it's growing. Anyway, development is a process. Rome was not built in one day. We are celebrating our own thing, our own flagship event. Swi endla ku hi tsaka loko mi ri ku tsakeni mi ri ku celebrating mi endla hinkwaswo leswi swi endlaka ku komba ku mi tsakini. Like other years ku nga vi na ku ka hi nga voni hi tihlo rin'we, a ku vi na ku twanana, ku va na ku khomisana, ku va na unity. I ku navela ka me unity Through unity hi nga endla swa ku tala swa ku hlamarisa. Through unity hi nga kota ku fikelela kule la no one can imagine.
It's been a journey, I must say, and it's without a doubt that it promotes not only arts but also tourism as well as our cultural diversity, and it keeps on getting better. I mean, if you've read about it, this year there's a song that's coming up. That's something that's good to mark a whole decade of this event. There's full involvement of locals around the province in each region, and the pillars just make it even better because everybody's accommodated. So I feel like there's a lot of inclusion, especially of locals.
And so Mpumalanga needs to brand itself just like Durban, just like Eastern Cape, just like Cape Town. Kwazakale ukuthi ngesikhathi se-cultural experience sihlangana sonke siba into eyi-one, irrespective of language, noma ukhuluma iSwati noma ukhuluma isiNdebele, but ngaleso sikhathi sihlangane sibe into eyodwa.
It's for every festival it is important to have a distinct character, but there must be crossover elements, and I think the Carnival Parade is one of those elements where we showcase us working together and the diversity of our province. Working together with the Mpumalanga Department of Culture, Sport and Recreation has assisted us in improving our programming and making sure that it is culturally diverse as well.
Oh yeah, just some place,
The marriage between 013 Summer Blaze and Mpumalanga Cultural Xperience, it helps us because it opens doors for us, but it also gives us assurance in as far as there's financial support. They know that, you know what, that event is going to be back-to-back entertainment from properly curated high-end artists from the beginning to the end.
Okay, I'm going to pass that. You know, being part of Impute, it assisted us a lot, more especially myself as a leader of the project. You know, Mos, we got a mandate from the department. You must make sure that you pay artists, and we've learned now to pay my artists, and we make sure that we are paying them well because of involvement in Impute. Now, a song of they used to get 10,000. This year is going for 100,000 because without involvement and having a department being part of this project, I don't think we would be here.
So we're happy and we think we are aligned, and working with everyone will make sure that we really benefit our people.
Why not Mpumalanga artist? I think that group emanates from the feeling that some artists within the province felt that they are overlooked, they are not considered, and then they came together and established a consent group at that time, which was called Why Not Mpumalanga Artists. They then, after we've tried with B Nkosi, we went to radio and explained the position, how we identify artists, but they were still bitter. They then decided to march to the government complex.
Mpumalanga artists creating awareness about the Department of Sport, Art and Culture's failure to harness local talent. They claim the department has failed to assist in the development of local artists as part of its core mandate.
We demand 70% of all events that are happening here in Mpumalanga, and we demand meaningful empowerment from the department. We demand the department to create platforms and opportunities for Mpumalanga artists.
So we're making an effort as a department to satisfy everyone. As I've said, that there's many artists.
There's no formal point of which number one, you must put Mpumalanga first, and number two, consider creative arts as a job. Number three, fair treatment. Number four, and fair payments.
In their march, or in part of their concerns, they were demanding the removal of quotas, that must be fired because I'm responsible for the arts and I'm not considering. The MEC felt I can be better placed to go and receive the memorandum. I went there, and the Freedom Square was packed with artists all carrying placards. Shaka must go back to KZN, Shaka this and that, Shaka that and that.
There were issues, there were many issues with the fight with the local artists, and there was strike and all of that.
Because you would go to a studio and then you will realize that the questions that they are asking you is attacking the department, but we had to be sober.
They informed them that here is the person who's sent by the department. They started throwing those missiles to me and so on. They were resolute that they were not going to give me the memorandum. And then I was escorted out, I left, and unfortunately, the incident that happened thereafter is an unfortunate incident where people were shot, were injured, and it was not a beautiful scene, and in the name of the department.
Involve more artists from the province in such a way, ambassadors, activate influencers.
So what we do is when we select, and now we consult with CIFSA. So 90% artists are from Mpumalanga, 10% are from outside.
Every great journey bears its trials, yet in their fire, we choose whether to rise as diamonds or remain as stone.
I'm most likely to attend the choir and dance performance. I've seen some and I would like to compare them. I love the sound and the music, but now that you pointed out, some I wasn't aware that they are happening, and I would really hear some Mpumalanga comedy.
Oh, so Summer Place is also part of the... Oh, that's beautiful. I just didn't know about it later.
I wouldn't do the marathon experience. I'd do the cultural walk, the carnival walk. I would do that carnival walk because
it's very important for us to support all the events that are going. Because at the end of the day, it's mostly the people bala a province that are benefiting.
Umnyanya lo muhle khulu and siyawuthabela, and singajabula khulu ukuthi indawo zekhethu esifaka bo Dr. Jace Muroka, esifaka bo Thembisile Hani, nazo zikwazi ukuthi sihlomule kuloko esinako. Indawo zekhethu masiya eGersibane, indawo zasemakhaya, okubalulekile ukuthi sicale all the corridors angene eMpumalanga. Siyazi ukuthi sinayo icorridor enkulu esihlanganisa neGauteng, the Moloto corridor. Njengoba ngitshilo ukuthi we want to link this with the existing indawo zethu zokusithabisa esikhona. So singajabula kakhulu noma uya ngale eGersibande mawuvela ku KZN kube na something ekhona ekhuluma ngeMpumalanga ejabulisa abantu, noma ngabe kuthiwa uvela mhlambe ngaku N4 uvela eSwaziland, noma uvela ku R40 uvela eLimpopo, kube khona. So sifuna ukuthi side by side siyindlane yonke iprovince. So ngilo kungasithabisa kakhulu.
The 2025 10th edition is going to be a wow. And of course, already the activations are indicating that it's going to be a very big and a profound program into the 2025 because we're celebrating its 10 years of existence.
Amalimungo wehlukahlukana ephasini labokhoboyini embikani, ephasini labokhokhona bobamkhulu kwafuyo ingangotshani, amasimu aselimiroho, imilambo irhatsha amanzi. IMpumalanga kuhle khulu kwamambala kwelekhethu bomma yinibetheni indonodono yinikwakwazele eMpumalanga, the place of the rising sun. Abantu bangibuza ukuthi ndivelaphi, mase ngivela ngesikuta ngiyabatshela ukuthi ngiphume MP obusha bungaka ifayiphe ngaka ayo mnandi bungaka ngaka ngaka abantu bangibuza ukuthi ndivelaphi, mase ngivela ngesikuta ngiyabatshela ukuthi ngiphume MP obusha bungaka ifayiphe ngaka ayo mnandi bungaka